Hi guys, my name is Narayan and I welcome all the viewers in this video and my YouTube channel also. So guys, in this video I'm gonna talk about how to deploy, how to configure Microsoft Azure Firewall. So as IT guy, we should have the basic idea about what is firewall. So basic concept of firewall is just filtering, or you can say that allow and deny. So I'm not going much in theoretical part. I hope you understand what is the firewall. So just let me talk you about little bit, just little bit, not much. So guys, if we talk about Azure Firewall, so it is gonna be a cloud-based network security service that protects your Azure virtual network resources. So whatever Azure virtual network resources we have, it is used to protect them. Okay, and it is a stateful firewall as a service with built-in high availability and unrestricted cloud scalability. So we are not restricted here to scale it or a requirement. And if we talk about, there are certain features like unrestricted cloud scalability, we can expand as much as we can. Network traffic filtering, like content filtering, NAT is there, and Azure monitor logging is there, and built-in high availability. So these are the basic features I'm talking about here. So to make it happen, how we need to, or what we need to configure here. So first of all, we have to design a network. Okay, set up a network environment, deploy a firewall, then we will have to create one default route so that communication can happen. And we will be, then I will, in this video, what I'm gonna do, I will create one application rule, one network rule. So basically this firewall works on the basis of two rules, application rules. You, if you want to block any host name or like fully qualified domain name website, you can block with the help of this. And network rule, it allows communication between two subnet. I will show you what does it mean and you will understand at the end. And we will test firewall. So this is what I have covered in this video. So as I told you, what is application rule here? Allow you to configure fully qualified domain name that can be accessed from a subnet. Okay, so that will be in particular subnet. For example, you could allow access to github.com from your subnet. Okay, for example, I have a subnet, I have b subnet. Okay, so I want to take remote of this b subnet from a subnet, so I can take remote of this b subnet, and I want to access that hit github.com on this machine. So we will test. And if we talk about network rules, allow you to configure rules containing source address. So we will put from which server or which network request is coming for this GitHub website. So we will have to allow here destination port and destination address. I will show you how to do it in this video. We will be allowing DNS port number and its IP address. We will do how to do it. I will show you. So before going further, I will tell you this is a preview version available on Azure, this firewall. So we have to register it. For that, we need to run these two commands you can find from Google itself. You just need to paste both the commands on uh, here, this thing, PowerShell. So it will take some time to register. As of now, I will not put those commands here because it is already registered. I have updated couple of videos in that, but I can show you. If I put this command, it will show you registered, but for you it will show, if you are doing first time, it will show registering. Okay, just to make sure it is registered. So it is showing register, but for you it will take registering. It will show registering. It will take some around 30 minutes. So I'm not doing that here. Now what I'm gonna do is, in this video I will show you, I will create 3 subnet. In one subnet will be my firewall. In second subnet I will have my workload server, and that workload server traffic will be going through this firewall. Okay, and I will create one jump subnet. In that I will keep some more server. From there I will test this connectivity, whether my rules are working or not. So you will understand these things in the coming slides. So guys, first of all, what we need to do, we need to create one resource group. We need to create one virtual network, then 3 subnets. Okay, so let me show you how to do it here. And for that I have made a text file, so I will be doing copy paste to save time because it takes time to type. So first of all, I will show you, I need to create one resource group. Okay, just let me go to resource group and add here and let me copy this one. What I'm gonna give name test firewall resource group. So just go to this one and put here, and I'm taking this invest India, okay, my location, and subscription is trial. You have to do this much here only, the first step. Now you need to create one virtual network. So just add, go to virtual network and click here, and you can take name like whatever you want. I'm taking test firewall virtual network, and for that my space will be 10.0.0.16. So this is the name, and 10.0.0.0/16 is my address space here. And yes, I have created one resource group, so I will be going with that only. Location is this, and here we need to give subnet name and IP address also. For that I have taken name Azure Firewall subnet. Okay, so here we will create two more subnet, and that first subnet will be 1.0 network. So let me put this here, and range is 10.0.1.0, and this will be I'm taking 24. Now we need to create, what is that? Oh, I typed this thing wrong. 24. So this is our Azure Firewall subnet here, and create it. Now once this virtual network is created, we will create two more subnet. Okay, one subnet for, as I told you in this PPT, for workload server, and second one is for jump server. So for that we need to create I will give name like this, workload SN subnet. So first of all, it should, let's see whether it is created or not. Okay, I think it is came, and we need to go to subnet and just add subnet, and just change this, make it 2 here. Okay, for workload I have taken 2 here, and jump server 3. So let me just copy this name and create. I created one, and we need one more. Okay, so we'll have 3 subnet here. This is the name, and third subnet we have created in this firewall, in this workload server, in this jump server. That is going to be for testing we will use here. Now what we need to do, we need to create two virtual machines. So here we need to take care of, we will be creating one virtual machine as a jump server, and one machine as I will show you what is name I have taken, work server. So this work server will not be having RDP protocol for remote, and we will not create any public IP, but we will be using separate subnet what we have created just now. For that, let me go to virtual machine. We need to create two virtual machine for testing. So let me create first one, and let me go back to my this one also. So this copy paste jump server. Here we will take remote of that second server. So select Windows server, and server 2016 data. Here just give basic information, name, okay, and local administrator account and password. Now select your resource group, click this, and West India I'm taking, and okay. Now you need to select instance here, what kind of configuration you are going to take. So for that I will go with 4 GB and select. Now we will have to be careful here. We need to select virtual network and subnet. So as you can see here, for virtual network it came what we have created, and if we go to subnet it is showing default one, but we don't want that firewall subnet. We need uh, jump. Okay, and here for this we need to select RDP and HTTP I'm taking, and for public IP, do we need to do anything for public IP? Let me check. Okay. Okay, nothing to do much here. Okay. Where is that? So automatically it will create one public IP. We will have to take that. But as of now, we need to select this much only. Okay, click create. Now we will have to install one more machine. Just go to create, and that is our SVR work. I'm giving name, and again I need to put name here for this password. Oh, I made a mistake here. Okay, and select a resource group, this one, and just give okay. Again select size and all here. Here we need to select workload subnet now, this one, this subnet, and we don't want any public IP. So what we need to do, we need to select none. Okay, it should be none. Be careful here, and I don't want no public in one ports for this virtual machine, and the rest of is okay. Just click OK and create. So we are creating two virtual machines. Let me go back to virtual machines and see the first one whether it is created or not. Refresh. So that jump is still going on, it is not created. So if I connect and download RDP and see why I am testing, because it should be accessible. So as of now it is not created completely, it seems. So the deployment is going on. We'll see once it is done, because we can't do if this is not done completely. It is still showing created. So let me show you the next thing what we need to do. So we created two virtual machine, and now we need to register firewall. So for that registration I showed you, you have to put those commands. So already I have done this, so I'm not gonna do that. Now I'm deploying one firewall. For that, what I need to do, I need to go networking, and from there I will have to select firewall, and I will be giving name like firewall 01 test firewall 01 like this, and subscription again, and we'll see how to do it. Okay, so let me go to here networking, all services, and now networking. You will not see here, it seems. See, if you go to this one, you are not seeing firewall, right? As you can see here, nothing is there. But you want that, then what you have to do, either you can select this option, create a resource, or from here you have to select networking. So if you go down, you are not able to see firewall, so you will have to do like this, see all, or you can just search here firewall, this one. So now it is coming create. Okay, here you need to give name as I showed you here, whatever you want you can give. So I'm taking test this one, and the rest of things will be like again I will show you US existing virtual network. It should show use existing virtual network. Oh, okay, this we need to change here, West India. Now it will show you, and you have to select this create new one, and until it is this firewall is registered, you can't view this. It will remain like this. It is registered, that is why it is coming like this. So click create, view and create. Now you will get the create option, and it will take some time to deploy. So till then, let me pause this video, and once it is done, I will continue the rest of thing. What we need to do next is this. We have to create one default route, but for that firewall should be ready. And once this firewall is ready, we will have to take that one private IP address it will get. So till that time, let me pause this. So guys, now this deployment is completed, both virtual machine as well as firewall. So now what we will do here, we need to create one default route. Okay, so for that we need to uh, create one default route. I will show you how. We'll tell you. For that, what we need to do, we need to go to once again here services, and you need to go to networking and this root table. Okay, once you go to this root table, just click create root table, and you can give any name whatever you want, but for me, again, I have taken a couple of you can say just copy paste is good for me. I'm very pathetic or poor, you can say, in texting, so just select this and West India it is once again and create it. Inside that we will get some certain more options we will have to create, like I will show you what and all we need to create. We need to uh, associate that virtual network here, so I will show you. Go to firewall root, and as you can see here there are two more important options here. First one is root, second one is subnet. If you go to subnet, so we have to associate that subnet with that workload machine or network, you can say. So here you need to select that workload what we had created. This is your uh, virtual network. Now you need to select subnet, so it should be associated with that workload, this one server. So this is called subnet root table basically you are making, so that you can communicate with two subnets basically. So you have associated it with this workload subnet, and now you need to go to root here. Okay, here again you need to add one root. Here you will have to give default root. Okay, you need to give name as well. So let me show you what name I have taken here. I have taken F firewall gateway, like this. Okay, and this is, you can read, I have taken lots of steps here. So just put this, and the prefix will be 0.0.0, because we want this root should be able to communicate with anything, like there should not be any restriction. So now you need to put that public IP of that firewall here, next hop address, any request from this side, and then it should not, I mean, there should not be any restriction, and how it's gonna be connect. So the firewall IP, private IP, we need to put here. So I just missed that one, so let me collect from here. I can collect like this, not an issue. Take, open it in different port. Different tab, and resources, you can go to resources, and this is your resource group. Inside that, the firewall, this is the firewall. We need to take private IP address to merge, you can say, to map with this 00 network. This is the IP address. Just copy it, and you can paste here. Okay, so just, now it is okay, click OK. So we have created one subnet, you can say the associated one subnet with that virtual network and subnet After that we created one root, default root, along with we mapped with this firewall IP address. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to uh, create some more thing here, like rules. Two rules we will have to create. Okay, one is application rule and one is network rule. So this is your application rule here. So in that, what we have to do, I'm telling you. So once we will create rule, we will give name this application rule and allow it. I'm allowing this website through application rule to have access, and this source address will be 10.0.2. So my request should come from this network. So that second server is in this subnet only, which is your SVR work server. Okay, so request will be coming from there. If it is coming from there, it should give access and it should deny the rest of website if we are trying to access. So for that we need to create one resource application rule and one network rule. So I will show you how to do it. For that we need to go to firewall once again. Go to this one and my resource group. Now select firewall from here. This is my firewall. Oh, I selected the wrong one. VNet. This is firewall. Okay, now you need to go to rules. Now you are in rules, you will see two options. One is network and one is application rule. So I'm going first application rule here. Let me give a name, just copy paste from here once again. So this is going to be my app control 0, like this. Okay, and you can put priority whatever you want. I'm taking 200 and put here allow action, or you see this second one is denied. Okay, now here you can put like allow, just short name for your reference. You can put whatever even. So I'm giving like this because I'm allowing this website. Which one? This GitHub. So for that we need to give this source address and ports, and after that website. So let me select this one first of all, github.com, and after that we need to put this here. This is fully qualified domain name, port, HTTP, or let me paste it also. It takes port also. If you put like this, copy paste, so it will take port as well, 80 and 443. So here we need to put 0.2.0.24. Okay, I need to remove this one. So this is how we created one application rule. Okay, all are green, there is no mistake in this. So add it, and similarly we need to create one network rule. For that it will take some time. So I'm going to this tab, or let me go to this tab. So here I can work still, and one is running in background. So again I need to go to resource group and firewall. Inside that it takes time, so I'm using like this firewall and rules. Now network rule. Okay, one rule is going to be created in background. So let me just copy paste this one. I'm giving net control 01. Put this again. You can give priority here whatever you wish and allow. Now here we need to be a little bit careful. Okay, because this is gonna be a, you can put, we are going to configure DNS allow here. We are going to allow DNS communication. So I'm giving like this protocol UDP. Guys, here in my last video I had selected TCP, so I was not able to resolve that name. I was not able to communicate with that website. So you have to select proper port here. Okay, so UDP I'm selecting because I'm going to allow access for DNS, and we have to put source IP address here. So source again your 10.0.2. This is the network. It should come from request should come from this source address, and here we need to assign destination address. So here we have to give destination address as your DNS address. So we will put these two addresses as DNS on that second virtual machine. I will show you how to do it. So before that, and this port number 53. So we have created two rules here. One is network rule and second one is application rule, and add it. Now I gave two DNS destination address. So we have to assign these two addresses. Where we have to assign, we need to assign, let me see first. Okay, one is added, and refresh it. So if you go to application, it is if you go to network, it is added, and if you go to application, it is also added. So one is going on. So guys, I'm talking about this DNS destination, how it will come. For that we have to go to uh, property of LAN interface of that second virtual machine what we had created here. So if you search here, type here, you have to see network interface, and that is your SVR work. Here you need to go, and after that you will get DNS servers. So you have to assign those IP addresses here. Custom you need to put, and take out one IP address from here and put here. So like this guys, we have to add here and save this. So we have added those both the DNS IP here, and next step is guys testing whatever we have done here so far, whether it is working or not. This is the uh, configuration, how we have to deploy, how we have to enable or update settings here for firewall. So as soon as you gave this IP address, these two IP address as a DNS, you need to restart that virtual machine. So restart once, it is always good to have that. So let me just restart it once and we will test it. Okay, so for that what we need to do, we need to go to virtual machine and connect this jump virtual machine, and let me connect and download and open it. So I'm able to take remote because we had given public IP address as well as RDP here. But for this second machine, I won't be able to take remote here. I mean from public IP address, because we had not selected at the time of virtual machine creation. I will show you. Let me go to work, and it is restarted. Okay, if you put remote desktop, you won't be able to access this. It will give you an error. But what we have enabled here, we have enabled DNS, we have enabled that default root. That is why we are, or we will be able to take remote desktop of this second virtual machine on this server. See, you got an error here, you are not able to take remote, but I'm going to access this through this server. Let me put here mstsc, and we need that private IP address of this second virtual machine. So what is private IP address here? See, you can't see this thing public IP because we have not given. So we need to go networking, and from here we can find out what is its private IP address here. So private IP address is 10.0.20, 10.0.2.4, and if you go to mstsc and put here, you can take remote of that machine. Yes, you got it. If it is not, then there is something wrong in that configuration, and put password. Okay, now in this virtual machine we will access GitHub website, so it should be accessible from here. And if we access anything, Google, MSN, YouTube, Facebook, it should not be accessible. It will give you an error. So let me just see whether all the rules are applied properly or not. So I'm just closing this one and just keeping one only, resource group, and let me check. Okay, so all are updated properly. So for that what we need to do, let me just copy paste once again what website I require to put there for testing. So we are at the end of this video in this configuration, just final you can say testing. So as you can see, this is my private IP address, this is not my public IP address. So public is here for that different virtual machine. So we have to test here because we have given this 2.0 as a source while creating network address and network rule and application rule. So the request should come from this network, and that network only will be able to get access. So let me go to Internet Explorer and type or just paste ask me later, put hub site. So guys, it is accessible, it seems. Add it, close it. This page cannot be accessed. Turn on advanced setting and try connecting this one. Let me try once again. I think I have missed something here. So for that, again, I need to check my rules. Okay, and for that I need to go to firewall. It should be accessible without any problem. And rules, if anything is wrong with rules, it will give you problem. So I will check first of all network. UDP, it is okay. What is that? Nothing. 53, this is okay. Here nothing is wrong. So just let me cancel this, and I will check application now. Okay, here it should come, I think 443, and it should be allow. Save this. Updating firewall. So it will take couple of minutes. So once it is updated, I will be able to access it properly. Let me remove HTTP. Let me keep HTTP. No, still it is not. So this we need to wait until it is updated. If anything is wrong here, we won't be able to communicate. Only it is depend on the rules here what we have created. So they can see only thing like 443 I have not mentioned here. So let me pause this because it is going to be lengthy. Once it is done, I will continue. So it is updated. Let me see once again whether that is fixed or not. So as you can see, it is fixed. That port we need to assign 443 after that, like uh, like this. If you assigning there, notepad, I will show you. Like this HTTPS, you have to give 443 as well. Okay, so that was the error. So we got this. I just rectified it, and if you try to access anything here google.com, it won't come. So it is coming. Accent deny, no rule matched. Like MSN, if you want to access https msn.com, anything, you can't access here now because you have not given you have not configured anything here except this one. Okay, so this is how we can configure application rule. This is your application rule and network rule. You are able to take remote of let me show you. Let me minimize it. This one is your I need to minimize that. I want to cancel. This is your which one? Uh, this is your public. I'm talking about the second server what we have taken on remote. Okay, So this is your this private. So we are doing all the access here, and we are not giving getting permission for this. So this is how we have deployed a firewall which is allowing DNS and application rule and network rule. So guys, I hope this is gonna be useful for you and informative. If it is informative, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and comment on this video, share this video, and like this video. And if you subscribe, you will be getting the updated videos in coming days also. So till then, bye bye guys.